Empty hearts and neon lights, they're playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly, and I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. La, 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 la.
All right, everybody, Embers Adrift, Thursday evening. It might be a different day you're checking this out, whatever the day it is. I hope you're having a good day. It's time to get started. It's time to get started with some MMO, right? It's a massively multiplayer online gaming on Thursday evening. I don't know how long I'm streaming tonight. Maybe 1 hour, maybe 2. Definitely not 6. But here we go. We're going to be playing the night tonight. Tanks a lot. And of course, I thanks you a lot for tuning in tonight. We've got a couple main goals with Tanks a lot here. The most important goal for Tanks a lot, of course, is leveling up. Ooh, look at the textures. The game is looking way better. They're finally getting rid of this gosh awful snow. That's good. I didn't like that snow at all. At all. By the way, guys, I've been kind of getting the urge to play a little bit of a over-the-top 2D kind of MMO. If you have any ideas, let me know. I've also been getting the itch to get into Trove and see where Trove's at these days. Not sure if I'll stream that or if that'll be a video, though. I'm going to try to pull this thief. Do we have a food buff up? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Okay, okay. Let's get this up. Get our auto... Look at that, he's attacking me on the road. Let's make sure there's no guards coming. Just come over here, Mr. Thief. Just come over here. Far away from the road, Mr. Thief. Nice and easy, nice and easy. I'm not gonna pop my defensive ability right now. He healed. Making sure there's no guards. The game is looking gorgeous tonight. It's looking gorgeous. Man, it's so nice when that snow is gone now. I'm gonna be talking about this all night. This is what I was talking about in my first impressions video. The atmosphere and vibe of this game is top notch. Top notch. By the way, we have made our own armor on this character. That's right. That's right. We have made our own shield. We have made our own... Let's just pull it up. Let's just pull it up. We've made our own New Haven copper heater shield. We've made our own New Haven Copper Vambrace. We've made our own New Haven Copper Cuirass. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. We've made two, not one, but two New Haven Copper Pauldrons, which is fantastic. So we've actually made all of this. Next time I craft something, I'll show you how I did it, because I actually had to learn how to do it in this game. It wasn't easy. Look at how cool that guard looks. That's what I'm telling you. This game is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Did that house just pop into our view? Let me just double check that again. Maybe I need to create a little bit of farther of a view distance. Yeah. Look at that. That's not very far. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see if I can back that up a little. Okay, let's see if it is the view distance. Because ever since my first impressions video, I've kept my view distance pretty much the way I set it up in that video. Performance, maybe? Yeah, here we go. Alright, let's try a view distance of 60 and see if we get a bit more range out of that. Let's see. Okay, that has nothing to do with view distance. That's interesting. Let's try... It wouldn't be the vegetation, would it? I don't think so. Let's drop this back to 40. Yeah. It's a different setting altogether. That's alright. Look at this. This is just absolutely gorgeous. Look at the ground here. I'm so glad they got rid of that ugly snow. Because, you know, the thing about the snow, guys, was that it looked like it didn't have any texture. You know what I mean? It just looked bad. It looked off. By the way, is my camera? There, it's a little bit better. It looked a little off. It looked like it was missing important textures. Let's make sure the guard's not walking up on us, because we're gonna take on this dough here. By the way, guys, if there is an MMO that you would like me to try or play, let me know in the comments, in this stream or the video, the after video, and I'll do my best to facilitate your requests. It could be something that I've never even tried before personally, which there's plenty of them that I haven't tried. See, this is what I'm talking about. These are the graphics that I was talking about when I did my first impressions video. You know what kind of bummed me out about my first impressions video, guys? It bummed me out that the day that I put out my first impressions video, they came out with this snow update. And then the game looked dog water for like a week. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh yeah, let's take this brown bear on. He's far enough away from the guards. Give him a little bit of that. Give him a little bit of that, a little bit of that. I should actually open with my number 3. We are so tanky now. Our armor is absolutely awesome. Now, a couple of the reasons why I want to level up. I want to level up and see if we get some new abilities. Namely, a heal. I don't know if we ever get a heal as a knight. But I know that my duelist has a heal. So I'm curious to see what our knight abilities turn out to be. So far, it's been pretty cheap on the loot side of things here. That's okay. We're mainly after experience right now. By the way, guys, I hope you had a fantastic day today. I really do. The weather turned around in my area. Sunny, warm, way better than it's been. So that was a positive. Awesome stuff. Okay, I'm going to try this young buck out here. I think we still have that rat quest, but I'm not going to try the rat quest until I gain a level, which we're close. We're like 84%. Because those rats kicked our butt last time. Nice. I bought a couple potions. We have 5 potions. Just in case we need them. I'm going to try not to use them. Tonight is the don't use a potion challenge. Let's see if we can make that a reality. I'm all coffeeed out, so I'm having some Diet Pepsi tonight. Some Pepsi. Oh, definitely taking this brown bear on. Actually, yeah, we should probably move over to the edge so we can get some minerals. Let's get this up. I clicked the wrong thing. That's my timed ability, unfortunately. There we go, there we go. I'm kind of unsure about streaming to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I've been hearing a lot of negative things about Twitch lately. The streaming part of it seems fine, like functionally it's very impressive. But I've been hearing some things that it's kind of a toxic environment as from a company perspective. So if you guys have any insight on that, let me know. I don't really know what all their alternatives there are though. I think Kick is like mainly like a gambling site, isn't it? I don't want to get involved in that kind of stuff. This is why we came to the edge right here for the copper. Plus, I do kind of like having everything on YouTube, you know, one place. One place. We always need copper for the crafting. Maybe I should try to make some armor tonight and sell it on the auction house. Or whatever they call it in this game. Ooh, that reminds me. I need to log on to Stabs a Lot and see... Oh, this is that show ad that kicked our butt in the first impressions video. Too Blue. Probably still kick our butt. We're not going to bother him. Not going to bother him at all. He always sends us running. And now we run even slower because we got all the armor on. Yeah, I've been kind of getting the itch to get into Trove just to try it out and see what the newbie experience is like for it. It's been over a year since I did my video on Trove. And I don't know why it's been coming into my mind lately, but I think the reason is because Adrenaline Online Adventures let me down. Not the gameplay, not the graphics, not the concept. The only thing that I really didn't like about Adrenaline Online Adventures, guys, was that the movement was so slow. Like, I mean, it felt like it took forever to, like, move anywhere in that game. And I was like... And then on top of that, it felt like the first starting area was such a short range between mobs that you could fight and mobs that dominated you that it felt very restrictive for me. And then, of course, I've watched some streams of it after the fact, and yes, the movement is still slow. But then that got me thinking about Trove. Trove is like an MMO in a block world, but the movement's way better. It's way faster. You can jump up, you can fly, you can go to camps and beat bosses and all kinds of stuff. The effects are awesome. I don't know if I would call it like a heavy group game. I don't think so. I think you have the most fun with like 1 or 2 people, maybe 3. But yeah, that kind of got me thinking about it. So I might dive back into Trove. Who knows? Just for like a video, not for like a regular streaming. I think we'll be rolling with our more staple MMOs for our streams. Okay, we'll take this show add-on. Open up with 3, Grizzled. Come on. Remember your own plan. By the way, I finished the One Piece live action show. I was very impressed, very impressed. I felt like it got better as you went. And then I felt like the finale was such a good job. They did such a good job on the last episode. I would say like the first episode was kind of like meh. But then as you got into it, it just kept getting better and better. And by the way, I have not watched the anime. I don't have the time to watch 3,000 episodes or whatever it is. But my kids have watched it, so I watched the live action of them. And it was really good. Same with the live action of Avatar. I thought they did a great job on that. Hopefully we'll see Avatar Season 2 soon on Netflix. That'd be nice if they rotated between One Piece and Avatar. I'm also excited about Stranger Things 1985, the animated series. That should be good too. By the way, guys, in this stream, we will be reacting to a video I saw on YouTube talking about changes to EverQuest Mercenaries. So that'll be happening at some point tonight before I go. I saw it, but I have not watched it yet. Whoa, I don't know what happened there, but that was pretty cool. I think we have a negative effect for 10 more seconds. Let's go this way. I think that's the tower to the new area with stronger mobs. I want to keep going this way, I think. Let's just double check. I want to stay on this side of the valley. Get some copper, get some copper. You know what'd be sick? You know what'd be cool for them to add to this game? So when you right click to mine a mineral or skin an animal, it would be cool if your character spiked down a torch. Right? Right? That'd be sick. Because like right now, okay, like look at it right now, right? So I've got my torch out. I did my thing. It puts the torch away, so it turns like into this. I don't even think you see the character put the torch away. Let's see if we can find another ore. Because I can't skin an animal. Oh, here's another ore. Okay, so watch what happens. Pay close attention. Pay close attention. When I come up, let's watch the torch. Yeah, see, it just disappears. Right? It'd be super cool. Is that as soon as you started hitting that ore, it spiked you. Your character spikes the torch down as he's swinging. That'd be sick. Same with skinning. Or harvesting a tree. Well, I've never harvested a tree in this game. You'll notice that when we let go of the copper there, when we stop the copper, it pulled the torch back out. So I'm talking about the first part of the animation. You know what? You know what? I think we need to make that post in the Steam page. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Community Hub. Embers Adrift Community Hub. Let's get this up on the screen. Let's make it look nice. Discussions. Start a new discussion. Boom. Cool gathering idea. No. Cool gathering animation idea. Right? Why didn't it fix my animation spelling? There we go. Okay. It would be awesome if... Okay, let's think about this. It would be awesome when a player, right, initiates a gathering action. Right? Gathering action. Sounds professional. It would be awesome when a player initiates a gathering action. Let's bundle that together in commas. It would be awesome, comma, when a player initiates a gathering action, comma, if the character model were to thrust the torch into the ground to light the area around the character while the gathering action takes place. Of course, this would only happen if the torch was in the hands of the character when the gathering action was initiated. Right? Oh, that didn't autocorrect either. It's making me look. There we go. Currently in the game, you can see the character model bring back out the torch when the gathering action has completed. This idea would connect that solid animation with the beginning of the gathering action, whether it's mining, skinning, or lumber related. Thanks for considering, team. Thanks for considering. Boom. All right, let's fix this. Gathering. Did it fix it? No, of course not. Gathering. Okay, let's just read through this for a second and make sure we're happy with it. Okay. Cool gathering animation idea. I don't know if I like the title. Maybe we'll throw it by ChatGPT and see what it says. It would be awesome, comma, when a player initiates a gathering action, comma, if the character model were to thrust the torch into the ground to light the area around the character while the gathering action takes place. Of course, comma, this would only happen if the torch was in the hands of the character when the gathering action was initiated. Currently in the game, you can see the character model bring the torch back out when the gathering action has completed. This idea would connect that solid animation with the beginning of the gathering action, whether it's mining, skinning, or lumber related. Thanks for considering. Okay, let's ask ChatGPT now, our secretary, if we can cinch things up a little bit here. Let's see. Hold on. Are you there?
I I'm here. I'm ready whenever you are. Just let me know what you'd like to talk about or if you have any questions.
All right, I'm doing a forum post for a good idea for the game Embers Adrift, and so far, this is my title. It's called Cool Gathering Animation Idea. Do you think that's a good title?
Ooh, I like that it's got a bit of mystery, but it could be more descriptive. You might add something about what makes it special, like dynamic group animation idea for immersive play.
Okay, stop. Hold on a second. It's about having the torch. So, like, if your character's holding their torch, when it initiates the gathering action, the torch just disappears. So, I'm presenting an idea for the animators to make the character thrust the torch into the ground while the gathering action takes place. Recalculate for me the title.
Ah, got it. So maybe something like torch planting animation idea for gathering action or grounded torch transition for group gatherings.
Ooh.
That way it's super clear what you're proposing.
I like the ground and torch one. Say that again.
Of course. How about grounded torch transition for group gatherings? That keeps it specific and highlights the animation focus.
Okay, say it again. My short-term memory's terrible.
No problem at all. The title is Grounded Torch Transition for Group Gatherings. So it really focuses on that torch being planted in the ground as part of the animation.
All right, thank you very much. Bye-bye.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help. If you ever need more feedback or anything else, just let me know.
All right, cool. ChatGPT was very happy. Very happy. I like the title. I'm not gonna go through the post the ChatGPT because I'm very happy with what we have. So that's gonna be fine. So we've got a ground and torch animation transition idea. Oh no, hold on. Idea. Ground plus torch animation transition. It would be awesome when a player initiates a gathering action if the character model were to thrust the torch into the ground to light the area around the character while the gathering action takes place. We're going to roll with this, okay? Post. There we go. You guys have a moment, if you wouldn't mind going into the community discussion for Embers Adrift tonight, or whenever you're watching this, and check that thread out. Let me know what's happened. Hopefully they'll add it. Because again, watch what happens here, okay? Check this out. We're gonna find another... Hopefully we don't aggro the bear. We're gonna find another mineral to mine here. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. Hello, Copper. Where are you, Copper? Because again, when you go to get the mineral and you bring the torch back out, it's a nice transition. It's a nice transition. Is that a bear? Oh, it is. That's a big cub. That's like a 2 blue cub. We'll keep our distance for now. There's one. Okay, so watch the torch again, okay? This is what I'm talking about. So our torch is out right now. I'm not going to click anything. I'm just going to click the copper. Okay, it just disappears. Now watch this. When we come out of the mining action, watch how smooth this action is for the torch. Once I click loot all. See, that's nice. That's nice. That's what we're talking about. There's something at the beginning to make it look a little better. And I think it would be cooler if he stuck it in the ground. Why not? I know there's ground torches in the game. This would not remove that roll. This is only when you're doing the action. You know what I mean? And... ooh. We leveled. Oh, look at that. There's copper all over the place. Plus, I feel like the transition's better on the eyes when you have that nice torchlight, and it doesn't break the atmosphere as much. Because, like, right, watch this. Nice atmosphere, harsh transition. You know what I mean? It smooths that out a little bit. We're getting some good minerals today. It's probably not something that they'll do, I would imagine, but you never know. Maybe they'll add it to a possible list for future add-ons when they got some time to work on stuff. I don't really know how taxing it is for the team right now, you know what I mean? I see more copper in the distance. Well, we've already been streaming for half an hour. That's interesting. All right, let's see here. Let's get this copper. And I don't see any more over that way. There's some stronger bears here, though. Gotta be careful. Man, I was so happy to see the graphics look this good again. I missed that. That snow update was absolutely terrible. It's tough to make snow look good on the ground, I get it. It just needed more texture. And not too much texture, like, you don't want too much. I think they tried to fix it a little bit, but... Man, we're getting lots of copper tonight. This is fantastic. I wasn't even thinking of doing gathering tonight. But it's hard to walk past so much good stuff here. We're almost to level 2, so we're accomplishing a lot this stream. By the way, guys, post in the comments your experiences with Embers Adrift. Also, if you're not playing Embers Adrift, post in the comments some MMOs or games you've been playing. And ones that you'd like me to try out. I'm actually interested in trying out some different MMOs just for fun. Not as like everyday gamers, but just like, you know, trying it out, seeing what it's like. That kind of thing. Oh, I forgot to do my auto attack bonus. Probably going to stream some EverQuest this weekend too. By the way, this stream we will be reviewing a new video I saw on YouTube about the mercenary updates on EverQuest. We do not have a mercenary, but I'm curious. And it'll be a reaction video. I haven't actually seen the video yet. When we're done playing Embers Adrift, I will do that. I'm not going to use my defensive buff here. Ooh. Sharp copper great axe is two-handed axe. I wonder if that's better than our this one. Let's see. Let's see. 3 to 5. 3 to 9, yeah, that's better. Can I equip that? Oh, cannot equip item. I'm not sure why it lets us equip this training mall. I know we used to use our crossbow a little bit. Did I loot this guy? I think I did. Yeah, we're definitely getting some good copper tonight. Our next EverQuest stream is going to have Tanksalot exploring the lands around Crescent Reach. I've never really hunted around Crescent Reach outside of the Crescent Reach area. So we're going to cross that little valley up through that little system there to the next zone from Crescent Reach with Tanksalot and see if we can handle it. I believe we left him at level 21. That should be Saturday morning, but it might be later on in Saturday afternoon. We'll have to see how it goes. Okay, we've come full circle to the starting area here. Look how nice that looks, right? Let me just check something here, make sure we're good. Yeah, we're good. We are good. Looks like we got some mail too. We should probably check our mail. We have 3 unread messages. I don't think there's a mailbox over here. No. That's okay. There's one up the road. Oh, we're so close to level, guys. We are so close to level. I saw that thing come in and out of view. Now it's gone. Nothing on that guy. I should go closer to the edge here, where the copper flows. Oh. Let's see how strong this guy is. Oh, this might level us. This might level us. We're so close. Oh, we're so close. Look at that. It's like not even like a 16th of an inch. Get this copper, and then we shall take on that diseased bear and get the level that we so deserve. This is definitely going to level us. There we go. You have increased your level in Knight to level 5. Order of Iron 1 has increased to power of Order of Iron 2. Oh, that's the one we use all the time. That's going to give our auto attacks more damage. That's sweet. Oh, we got a two-handed sturdy copper maul. 4 to 8 damage. We might be able to use that one. Let's see. Yes, we can. Let's go try it out. Oh, look at all the minerals over there. Dude. All right, we're going to try it out on this show at. So just as a note, guys, to change from your primary to second weapon, it's X. Okay? And if you want to see the range of your abilities, hold down Alt over top of your ability, and it will show you the range. So let's try to get this show at. Oh, Smuggler wants some piece of us here. Let's try our new weapon out on this. Here we go. Not only are we using a new weapon, we are all... Oh, we got 2 smugglers. We're also using our new auto attack bonus. I'm going to take one down, then I'm going to switch back to shield. Just to get a couple more blocks. Plus I want to see if we can just switch mid-fight. This guy's almost dead. Nice, switching. Nice. Smooth. Smooth operator. Too bad we didn't have an interrupt for that. Ooh, look at that big guy, eh? Wayward Mangrove. I think we should be fine without healing. We'll just heal slowly while we get our minerals. By the way, guys, thanks for checking out the stream. I do appreciate it. I know you could be doing many things right now. Some malachite. We'll go hit that copper again. Maybe next Ember stream we'll play our duelist. We're going to log on our duelist tonight too. I got to check the mail because I did a couple bids on the auction with my duelist. There we go. Did I loot that? No. Auto loot for gathering would be cool too. But I'm not going to post about that. That's not worth a post. That seems like a design decision. A purposeful design decision. Sometimes devs think more interaction means more clicking, and in some cases that's true. But in some cases it's just unnecessary extra step. And I'm not all about like complete efficiency here. I'm just saying that in some instances, depending on how responsive the buttons are, it's just a little bit of an annoying extra step. And in this game, just how slow the buttons are, it's kind of an annoying extra step. And I'm just talking about gathering. I'm not talking about looting a mob. Okay, I'm feeling pretty confident here. I think we can take this young buck down. So we're going to put our food buff back on. Going to get this new buff going. And we're going to try 2 blue with our new level 5. Heck yeah, we're doing way better. I'm feeling that the rats are definitely something we can take on tonight. I'm going to go back to the rat camp. We're going to try it out as level 5. Maybe we'll get our vindication and get level 6 from the rats. That'd be sweet. Yeah, we're definitely going to make some armor to sell. My only problem is I don't know how much to sell it for, because I was looking for armor for myself, and nobody was posting much armor. Okay, we're going to stop over at that camp and check the mail, because I'm pretty sure there's mail over there. I'm just going to check for some minerals around here. Then we'll loop back by the thief farm. The farm with perpetual thief problems. And then we'll head back towards the rats. Make sure there's nothing in there. Oh, there's one. I think we'll take these mobs down too, because I do want to get another level tonight. I've decided. If possible, I'd like to get one more level. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good now at level 5. We'd be running from this young buck already at level 4. We might still be running too, who knows? I'm gonna change weapons. We're gonna try to really lay into this guy. See if we can take him down a bit faster. This is pretty sketchy. I'm gonna do it. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, we got our 3. We got our 3. Come on, get him, get... Yes! Yes! Sit! Don't get any aggro. That was so close. That was so close. I just had a feeling we could pull it off, you know? I just had a feeling. Whew. I'm glad that bear didn't aggro us. If that bear aggroed us, we were toast. Absolutely toast. Alright, that was some good experience there. We went up quite a bit. I don't know, that looks like we got a lot of blue there. You'll have to let me know in the chat. I can't go back right now and check. Let's put our shield back on, take this bear out. We still got like 8 seconds of our auto attack bonus. I do like how it auto upgrades abilities. I like that. That's nice and smooth. You don't have to worry about it. It's just done. I think getting that number 3 ability there, our defensive resistant 1, I think that was critical when we got that versus that deer. If we didn't get that and we weren't able to fire that off, I think we were toast. Absolutely toast. Luta. We're not touching the 2 blue show at. They'll kick our butt. And we might not be touching another 2 young buck either. That was pretty close. But we can take on this 2 brown bear. I'm pretty confident about that. We do really well against the bears. Even though they're really good at dazing us. There we go. Nothing on this corpse. All right. Moving on. Just check around this hill for some copper. And then straight to the thieves. I want to kill a thief or 2, and then we'll go over to check our mail. Pretty sure we can handle 2 now. Give him a little kick, give him a little kick. Okay, we can handle 2. Three and we're running. Oh, dude, we hit him hard. We hit him so hard. Alright, let's switch to our big weapon. Let's unleash the beast. Let's unleash the beast. There we go, there we go. Oh! See, they don't play fair, do they? They don't play fair. If we win this, guys, this is going to be our single best victory in this game so far. Popping our defensive buff. This isn't looking good. It's not looking good. Ooh, it's not looking good. He's healing too. If we can get this guy down quick. Healing. He's almost dead. He's almost dead. Okay, moving to this guy. 45 seconds on our heal, 10 seconds on our shield. Buffs up, buffs up. Switching back to shield, switching back to shield. I want some faster attacks here. Getting the better auto attacks up. Haven't had to use a second shield. Potion, I mean. Oh yeah, this is single-handedly, guys. This is our greatest achievement so far in Embers Adrift. This is single-handedly our greatest achievement in Embers Adrift. 4 thieves. We handled 4 thieves with only 1 potion. 4 of them. That was awesome. That was absolutely awesome. All right, we got a bootlegger's brew. We got carrots. And that's it. That's okay though. We got experience, lots of experience. All right, you know what? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. We're pretty tough now. We're pretty tough. It's time for the 2 Blues show at. Time to show him who's boss of these fields. Tank-a-lot's the boss of these fields. That's what we're talking about. There we go. There we go. Hit the road, Shoad. Hit the road. Ooh, sturdy copper mace. We can sell that. Almost a silver. Almost a silver's worth. What do we have here? Farmer. Chop onions, sure. Please help yourself to some of this before you go. Of what? Help yourself to what? I'm not too sure. Not too sure. Did we get something? Nope. Alright, I think there's a mail system here. Maybe it's the next one down. I think it's the next one down. Let's sell some loot, though. Let us sell some loot. Let's see here. There's almost a silver for that copper mace. We can sell the carrots. Let's see. Bootlegger's brew. It says quest soulbound, but it also has a sell price. I'll just keep it for now. We can sell the onion. I can't sell the training mall. Sharp copper axe we can sell. Those we can sell. Those we can sell. Okay, good. And I think there's an anvil here for repair. May as well repair items. Oh, look how much ore we have, guys. That's awesome. Alright, let's craft all. We're definitely going to get another crafting level here. One. There's one. We're prospector number 6 now. Level 6 prospector. Apparently you can change your experience bar to your crafter experience bar on the bottom. Okay, we hit level 7. I think we're going to hit level 8. by the time we get done these New Haven copper ores. My guess is when we hit 10 or 0. That's my guess. Okay, it wasn't 10. There we go. It was close. It was close. It was halfway. Okay, Prospector level 8. Let's see if we get one more from the Flecked Malachite. Alright, we are close. I know we're close to another level of crafting. Alright, let's go check our mail. Then we're going to check Stabs-a-Lot's mail. Then we're going to react to the mercenary changes for EverQuest. And then we'll see how we're feeling. We'll see how we're feeling after that. I've been streaming already for an hour. By the way, if you guys are checking this out after I was live, thank you for doing so. I appreciate it if you hit that like button and sub if you're not subscribed yet. Put the notifications on. We usually stream in the evenings and early on the weekends. Sometimes we even stream in the evenings on the weekends. I like to do my coffee and MMO series on Saturday morning. And sometimes Sunday morning. Oh no, the snow's returned. The snow's returned. I'm so glad we had an hour without the snow. Okay, I think there's a mailbox here. I could be wrong. Okay, I know there's the bulletin board there. I thought there was a mailbox here somewhere. Making sure I'm not blind. Oh, there it is. Oh, we got something from Annoying Llama. What do we got here from Annoying Llama? By the way, guys, if you haven't seen Annoying Llama, check him out on Twitch and YouTube. Plays Embers Adrift. Got some good quality content. What do we got here? Wilted Dearly Brewed Tea. Okay, thank you. That's awesome. Yes. Then we have small crafted health potions. Nice. We need those. We ran out of those the last time. Let's reply. Thanks, sir. Receiving live on stream. Have a great day. Send that. Accept those. What are these? Small potion of focus. Plus 11 hit. Oh, that's awesome. We'll take those. Great. Okay. Let's log out. Exit to selection. We're going to log in our duelist. Stabs-a-Lot. We're going to check our mail. So I bidded on a couple items. So we either got outbidded or we got some items. We definitely got mail. Outbid winning. Yes, we got one. We got one. Let's delete this. Let's take our money back first. Accept. Delete. Yes. We got a belt for 1 silver. A frenzied belt off the auction house. Accept. Delete. Yes. Let's actually delete all the ones that we don't need here. Let's put that on. Right there. That's a huge upgrade for us for 1 silver. We get +3 to hit, +3 physical debuff resist. Nice. Let's see if there's anything else on the auction house that we can bid on for cheap. So I like to check off can use, and then I just browse. There's never a lot. Okay, we've already got a better belt, so we don't need that one. Scruffy leggings. Let's see. That is definitely better than what we have, but that's a little too expensive for us. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Another belt. 2 block. We don't want that. Oh, here's one. Scruffy leggings. 14 health regen +1 avoid. With you have 2 pieces equipped, you get +2 penetration. Nice. Well, I think we got 12 silver. Let's just bid on that, because that seems like a reasonable bid. All right, there we go. Let's see about that video I wanted to check out on YouTube, though. Let's see. EverQuest Mercenary. Update. Yeah, here we go. It's from EQ Progression. All right. Let's check it out. Let me just make sure there's no ads. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, no. We're good. We're good. No need to check that out. All right, guys. I'm going to call her here. I've had a lot of fun tonight. We got a lot done in our hour. I was going to stay a little bit longer, but I think I'm just going to rock with this hour. And if you're checking this video out after the stream was live, thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day and have a fantastic day tomorrow. All right, guys, take care. Stay classy. God bless.